What if I told you that thousands of people have vanished inside national parks without a trace? No bodies, no clues, no explanations. And even more disturbing, many of these cases follow the exact same pattern. This is the mystery of missing 411. Across the United States, vast forests stretch for miles. Places like Yosemite, Yellowstone, and the Great Smoky Mountains. Every year, millions visit these parks. Most come back, but some don't. And when investigators look deeper, they find something chilling. These disappearances aren't random. They follow patterns that defy logic. Missing 411 is a term used to describe a series of unexplained disappearances in national parks and wilderness areas. These cases were compiled and investigated by former police officer David Paulides. What he discovered wasn't just strange, it was deeply unsettling. Victims include experienced hikers, hunters, children, even trained outdoorsmen, people who should know how to survive, simply vanish. Here's where things get disturbing. These cases share eerily similar details. 1. Sudden disappearances. People vanish within minutes, sometimes just a few steps away from their group. A child walks ahead on a trail, turns a corner, and is never seen again. 2. No scent, no tracks. Search dogs often fail. Even highly trained dogs lose the scent suddenly, as if the person just disappeared into thin air. 3. Found in impossible locations. When bodies are found, they're often miles away from where they vanished. Sometimes, at higher elevations, in places that would be nearly impossible to reach. Even more strange, some victims are found without shoes or clothes, but there are no signs of struggle. 4. Weather changes. Suddenly, right after someone disappears, the weather often turns bad. Heavy rain, fog, or snow, almost as if something is hiding the evidence. 5. Missing time. In rare cases where people survive, they report something terrifying. They don't remember what happened. Hours or even days, just gone. Let's look at some of the most disturbing cases. Case 1. The disappearance of Dennis Martin. In 1969, 6-year-old Dennis Martin was playing hide-and-seek with his family in the Great Smoky Mountains. He hid behind a bush, and that was the last time anyone saw him. Search teams, helicopters, and even the FBI got involved. Nothing, no trace, no remains, just gone. Case 2. The strange case of Dior Coons Jr. In 2015, a 2-year-old boy vanished during a camping trip in Idaho. He was just steps away from his family. Within seconds, he disappeared. Despite massive searches, there was no evidence of kidnapping. No footprints, nothing. Case 3. The experienced hunter. An experienced hunter disappears in the woods. Days later, his body is found miles away, in a location he already searched. His rifle, still there. No injuries, no explanation. So what's really happening? There are several theories, and none of them fully explain everything. 1. Natural causes. Some believe it's just accidents. People get lost, injured, or disoriented. But this doesn't explain the patterns, the lack of evidence, the impossible locations. 2. Animal attacks. Predators like bears or mountain lions, but in most cases, no blood, no signs of attack. 3. Criminal activity. Could someone be abducting people in national parks? Possible. But doing this repeatedly, without leaving a single trace? Highly unlikely. 4. The unexplained. This is where things get darker. Some suggest Unknown predators, hidden caves or underground systems, even paranormal explanations, because in many cases, there is simply no logical answer. What makes Missing 411 truly unsettling is not just the disappearances, it's the lack of answers. Thousands of cases, decades of incidents, and still, no clear explanation. Even more disturbing, many of these cases are not widely discussed, almost as if they're being ignored. So next time you step into a forest, remember, people have walked those same paths and never returned. The question is, are these just tragic accidents, or is something else hiding in the wilderness? If you want more real mysteries like this, subscribe, because some stories are too strange to be forgotten.